Okay, as promised, I was going to make a quick video in regards to helping you get some relief for that tingling you're getting down into that pinky and ring finger area, and now consequently the thumb and index finger. Fun. So it looks like there's two nerves that may be compressed, so what we're going to do is work on flossing those out and then creating some release in the areas that might be entrapped. Flossing and then compression release. So the two flossing exercises are really simple. It takes a little bit of coordination to start getting them down, but they go as follows. So the first one, you can do the sitting, standing, laying down, doesn't matter. All three positions work okay, but the position is the same. So what you're going to do initially, so you're going to bring your arm up like you're holding a plate or a tray. You're going to turn those fingers in towards your head, and you're going to start to bring your palm towards your head. Now, if this doesn't create tingling as you repeat it, it should, within 8 to 10 repetitions, you should start feeling a little bit more through the fingers, particularly the pinky and the ring. What you can do is provide a little more of an overstretch. So as you bring your hand over, you can bring your head away, and this will create more stretch. And see if that would bring out the tingling a little more too. Sometimes it takes a little more stretching to get that release to occur. So repeat this. What I would recommend is try to do this 10 to 15 repetitions every hour would be ideal. If you could try to get it to like every other hour, that's okay too. So the other one is simple as well. Hand is going to be up. Now, if I show you, my hand's going to be past my shoulder slightly. So I'm going to be in this position, and what I'm going to do is just bring my hand down, palm towards the floor, trying to keep my elbow locked in place. So hand is straight at shoulder level, and I'm just bringing it up and down. Once again, you might feel this tingling occurring. Index finger and thumb is where you're going to feel it. Overstretch if you need. Head over as your hand goes down. 10 to 15 times every hour, or every other hour if you can't do every hour. So from there, we can just do some compression release. So 3 points, as I described in the room. You want to get this pec. So you're going to get a ball, bring it towards that beginning of the pectoral, or the attachment of the pectoral. Get down on the floor or against the wall. Get over here. So compress down, put some body weight into it. Arm goes behind the back, and as I bring it across towards my chest, I'm going to lift my elbow up, creating a little more of an over release. Okay. From there, I'm going to work on the, so what I would do is just work on that for about 30 seconds. You could do 2 rounds of that. I would do 2 rounds just rotating through all 3 of these. So you could do 2 30-second rounds rotating through all 3 of these. You could do 3 if you got time, but 2 should work. And doing it 2 or 3 times a day is ideal. So next one, you're going to hit just at below the back of the shoulder here, kind of that lat ridge. So you want to look for a sore spot, right there. And what you're going to do at this point is try to reach your arm out and then bring it back in. Reach your arm out and bring it back in. Now usually you could just create a straight compression on this one. You don't have to do any motion with the ball. But you're going to find a pretty tender little spot there. And just work on reaching your arm up and outwards. Good. That's pretty good for me today. So the last one, you're going to find that bony ridge on your shoulder. And this one might take a little bit to dig around and find where that sore spot is. So right there for me. And what you're going to do is just, with that compression, you're going to bring your arm across and turn your thumb down as you're coming across. Good. So 30 seconds, 2 rounds, 3 if you're feeling extra pain tolerant that day. And you can do that 2 or 3 times a day. So the flossing every hour, the compression 2 or 3 times a day, and we'll see where you're feeling next week. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.